Alright, what's up guys? I was going to switch over this is my Loki build. I was going to switch over from the stock 18 to the Gunsmodify, and I realized, it just hit me now, I've actually never done a video on the Gunsmodify Glock lower, although I've been working with it since it came out. And they happen to be one of my favorite grips currently. So let's go over the grip. The biggest things I want to point out to you guys, especially if you're looking for a new, Glock, TM Glock lower, or you can do Wii, but just the most important thing is, like, for me, it was these posts. If you've been doing Glock since the beginning, you're gonna know these posts are notorious for just breaking. And back then we used to use the HK Armies. Those were excellent grips. If you couldn't get garters, and then garters, the Gen 1s were okay, but they were like fat here, so you have to sand them down. And then Gen 2, they reinforced the post, still had a little gap in here, and then they added the fake pins here. But no company has ever really reinforced the back, which is very common for stripping. So this is where Gunsmodify came in and reinforced that. Let me give you guys a close up. This is a clear one. Let me actually. This one is, I think everyone will have this one, or grab this one first. The clear one is just for me, kind of like different things. They did an excellent job, really. Some grips I've had to work on, some were drop in, so it's really, guys, the experience is going to vary. But the most important thing is, for me, was actually being reinforced, and you can always tell right here. All right. You guys look at the Glock logo, and it feels great. It doesn't feel cheap at all. All right. It's a good, solid feel. You do have to do some work on the magazine release, depending on, actually, yeah, you know what, everyone's experience is going to be different, because like I said, there's a lot of different magazine releases. Some were drop-in for me and some weren't. They changed this area. Yeah, there's this area. I think he even has it on the, okay, yeah, he even has it right here. When you buy the grip, you'll see it. To be honest, I'd probably just say, put your magazine release in first, see if it works. If it doesn't, then yeah, just listen and follow the rules. The latest version of okay, deep undercut and magazine release cut ready. Need minimum modification mag cache. That's true. It's not that hard. Better fit for firearm holsters. I can't help you guys with holsters. I don't use holsters myself. If anything, my customers, they never complained about not fitting or anything. They would have told me, because most of them do use holsters. And yeah, that's the most important thing right here. Really, their front and rear screw is what just drove me nuts. Because sure, the pins will hold it, but you can still move your chassis, and you can still move. That was really annoying. So I want my frame to be nice and tight. Let's get started by we're gonna switch it over, and that'll be it for this video. Just to show you guys that it's pretty straightforward. Other than that, I don't know. I think it's been a while since I made a video, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch over my Loki, and I was like, do I have the video on the Gunsmodify grip? I was like, oh shit. This grip has been out for quite some time, and I've been installing it left and right. For this build, for my build, I think I want like a shiny silver build. So I'm thinking about using the trigger, this mag well. But you know what really annoys me is, and obviously it's not, I'm probably gonna have to strip it and then polish it. But check it out. This is all nice and shiny, right? But this isn't, and usually it's not a big deal because it's covered, but since it's a clear grip, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just accept it because the frame's gonna be black. But yeah. Alright, I need to knock out the pins. Coco, what are you doing? She's in the back here with me. I smacked so many pins out here. I can't, with different companies and all this stuff, I can't remember which side it is, honestly, anymore. Okay, let's can't remember if TM is right, or you can always just smack it a little if you see, yeah, if you see smooth edges. Oh, you guys can't see. Right now I'm just trying to get the pins out. Okay, boom. Yeah. I don't want to lose the screen, so keep your hand over, your thumb over here. But if anything, guys, I have guides on this. Okay, let's get out of here. And this is the stock TM. Let me turn on the. There, you guys. Can you guys see? This post. I didn't shoot this 18 that much. This post right here on the TM breaks, and you can see this hole. There's a little big old hole here. What you guys can do if you don't want to, I'd probably say just run it in the ground until your gun's an issue. Do you have to replace the Glock grip when these are broken? Honestly, you don't, unless you're having problems. And I've worked on plenty of Glocks where these posts being broken and the frame moving around was constant a problem. So when you get to that level, go ahead and replace it. Other than that, just have fun and just run into the ground. And this one in the back breaks. It's literally just plastic. There's nothing else in here. And then we can just take out the magazine release. I want to get this straightened out. I might have to cut the. If I have to cut the magazine release on here, I think I will have to. Cause well, actually, let's just see if the. Could I have the extended one I want to use, but we'll see. I might not want to use it, and I might want to try to get that new one on Boom Arms. She's got like a new magazine release, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I think this garter one I have to modify, but I could be wrong. So we'll just find out right now. And yeah, I'm going to need to sand down this area just a little, but I don't think I want to sand down anything yet because this build isn't final. Like it's not, I don't have all the parts yet. And that's one thing you guys should always do. I don't ever do anything that's like permanent if you don't have the parts you need. And right now I definitely don't have all the parts I need. Yeah, okay. You can see right here. Let me try to point it out to you guys. It's going to be, yeah. So from this way, well, it would be like, yeah, you guys get the point. You just want to cut off this section, just a little that way. Very little. It's not that much it's literally, it's very simple. Just get an X-Acto knife or Dremel, and most of these are plastic, so it's easy to cut. Let's just move over everything else so I can show you guys. It's pretty straightforward, and then we'll see how it looks. I want to see what I'm working with. I won't be using this in the final build, but for just now we will. I'll be changing out the trigger as well. Okay, let's get this out of here. It's easier just to put in the front and the trigger and just tilt to the side a bit. This is the easiest way for me to install it, honestly. And then you just get the spring on here. And all you're going to do is you're just going to lift it up. See how it's lifted up? It might be a bit blurry, but you guys can get it. Okay. Very straightforward. And this is still in here. Make sure that's in the right spot. Drop it down. We can go ahead and start. We can put the pin in here. And you want to make sure you get the magazine release. I'm going to switch to the Gunsmodify one. Once again, they make an extended slide release that's shiny silver. And I actually think I just gave my last one away to a friend right now. He picked it up. God damn it. But that's alright. I gotta go anyways and look online. That's what I was talking about. You want to make sure you got your build finalized before you do anything serious. That's why right now we're just doing the, we're just dropping everything in. And so far, you guys see it's been like, it's not that hard. Let's get the. Is this not in? I had the I have the Gunsmodify Extend, but I need the black. I want to make sure this is really as much silver as you can be. Right now the slide stop isn't lining up. So let's take that out for now. Take that out for now. Put this guy in the back. Okay. I got us in. Let's see if it's actually working. Yeah. So weird, like you guys see, it was pretty much dropping. Let's get this. Let's get this pin in here. Oh, actually, yeah. Do we have the? Okay, that's working. Make sure your slide stop works. Yeah, all right, that works. All we need is. Oh, my brother's home. Hey, close the door. I don't know if you guys heard him, but yeah. Alright. Let's do the screws. To show you guys that works too. Oh, actually, oops. Good thing you guys. Comes with provided screws, alright? So let's use their screws. I was going to use the old one. Don't use the old ones. They're different threading. Alright, what's the one is it? Yeah, okay, that's for the back. And we just need one for the front. What size is it? Dang it. There we go. Okay, let's go. Boom. Goes in there nice and flush. You always want to make sure these screws are in here flush. If you guys ever have like an issue after like you install a new grip and you got an issue around your guide rod area maybe, or you feel it rough, make sure that screw, whatever it is, make sure it's flush. You should be able to put your your finger in here and you should be able to feel like nothing blocking you. Because this is where the guide rod goes. So make sure this area doesn't have anything sticking up. That's important. yeah, it's just beautiful. And now let's try to get this guy back in there. See, putting all that stuff in helped it line up a bit easier. Oh. Nope. Yeah, it's just off by a hair. I need to actually file this area on the better side down a little bit, or let's just try it from the reverse. Since this side is off a little. Oh yeah, you can. When I'm putting it on the left side, it's actually a little bit tighter. Let's see that this works. Otherwise, I will have to file it, which isn't a big deal. Yeah, same thing. All right, I'm gonna file this side down. I have a little flat screw that will, a flat file that will fit in there. I'm just gonna file it just a little bit down so I can get it to go through. And it also comes with these two guys. See these little things? These go in here, but I won't be putting this one in because I have these silver ones. I want to get these also from Gunsmodify. Where are they? I just had them. See, here's a tag I'm going to be putting in. I'm going to put this tag in the bottom and get rid of the safety. You guys see that? It's like blurry. Jesus, all right. Picture. Oh, here we go. These are the Gunsmodify steel pins. I'm going to be using the ones that come with this. So, silver, 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 silver. Magazine release. I don't think they make like an actual full silver magazine release, so that will be black. They'll be like, they'll contrast the so it'll be like silver, 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 black, silver, and then obviously the frame is black in the magazine release. I don't know if I should not like worry about the back, this part being, you know what, I'll just leave it black because this is a silver black clear build. And then on top of here, I just think it's going to be a cool build. It's something different, and I haven't found a compensator that I like yet. That's the real problem. I have the Ready Fighter one, but it's just that comp. I don't like that gap on here. I want to trade out for it. I think I have a silver one laying around. All right, but that's all, guys. Other than that, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put like this one. I think I've cleaned off all the comments in like all my description of the video. Too long, don't read. Is yes, I do like the Gunsmodify grips. They've been out for quite some time. I've had a good time with them. Sometimes they were like, some were a lot of work and some weren't. Some were kind of easy like this. I only got one area to work on and the magazine release, and you saw that it was a pretty straightforward just swap. I'm going to be switching this frames to the Gunsmodify steel frame, so this one is going to be pretty much all Gunsmodify parts. Yeah, pretty much. So that will be changed. I don't know if I'll do a video on that if I need to, or if you guys like talk about it enough, maybe I'll do a build video when I get all the parts. But like the parts I want right now, I have to kind of hunt all over the place because Gunsmodify, those parts kind of came out quite some time ago. So once, the problem with that is you got to start like looking at one website, looking at another website, contact them, see if they actually have it in stock, and then it becomes a a pissing battle on where how to effectively buy all the parts. So that's the problem when you build kind of late on the Glock platform, because I don't think they really make a lot of the stuff compared to like high kappa, where it's just there's just so many parts of the high kappa whoop. Alright, if you guys have any questions about the grips, let me know. They do stifle well. There were some that had some pockets, but I would say on average, like, it's nothing that was a nightmare or anything like that. Just, because I've been stippling garter grips forever, TM grips, HK grips. There's just a million grips out there. Alright, I've talked enough, guys. That was the, I guess, got like a general overview of the garter. I've been using garter. Like, garter has been the most used Glock grip for me for the longest time. Even with these Gunsmodify grips being my favorite and building for customers and me, I still haven't used as many garter grips as the Gunsmodify. Because that's just garter had been out for so long, and they were like one of the first ones to like really have their reinforced post, front post, for the longest time, and now we have both of them. And that was my biggest pet peeve. Thanks to Gunsmodify for fixing that. I hope to see I'd probably have improvements in certain areas, but that's I've already talked too much. That's for writing. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.